Everybody, Ralph Havens here, autoimmuneanswers.com. And years ago, when I was taking a lot of my medical intuitive training from 2000 to 2010, I took a lot of classes in San Francisco, and right at the corner of Bush and Octavio Streets, close to Japantown, close to Pacific Heights. It was great, amazing. Every time I got to San Francisco, I felt so happy. The hills, the fresh air, you could see the bay. It was cooler than San Diego, and it just felt great. And every time I got back, I always, Jen would say, you know, how much younger I looked, because part of the class was we'd get worked on. And one particular class, we were working on the adrenal system. And the adrenal system, as you know, is like, you know, about fight or flight. It keeps you charged up if you you need to run or fight or stay out of danger. And the problem is a lot of people have that running all the time, right? You know, the different stresses of life and even the thoughts that people have in their heads can have them in an adrenal kind of situation where they're activated. And so I remember after the class, we went to eat and we went to a movie, and I was with the instructor and some other people in my rental car. And if you've ever driven in San Francisco, it's got lots of hills and lots of traffic, and there's hardly any parking, and it's very narrow streets and very chaotic. And I had just had the adrenal class, and so had a lot of work done on my adrenals, and I love to drive, and so and I love San Francisco. So there I was, just driving, totally cool and calm. And my instructor, who tends to be nervous, she said she's kind of nervous around driving and streets and big cities and lots of people. And she said she felt so relaxed and she loved driving with me. And so, of course, I just had a bunch of work done on my adrenals. So for today, what I am doing, for today's session, I'm going to activate some things for your adrenals and for your the different parts of your brain called your limbic system. That's also about looking out for danger and keeping you safe when there's danger around. But it can get activated too much, and then you're running on this limbic kind of rage mode instead of ecstasy. The limbic system is about rage. It's also about ecstasy. So those two extremes, the kind of things that you can't control, kind of like a lion. You know, if you shoot a lion, but you don't kill it, it's going to be in a fit of rage. And at that point, you can't say, oh, come on, lion, I didn't mean it. Let's work it out. Talk about it. It's your anger. It's not anger. It's the limbic system. It's pure rage. It's automatic. And so what you might want to do is notice what's different after watching this video. You know, just notice how you walk through space. You can even look in the mirror and notice if you look any different. If your face is different, if you look different, younger, if your skin looks different, how you react to the world, if things are different than you're used to, and of course, check your range of motion, you know, see what's different. So let's go ahead and activate it. We're going to put, and without needing to know exactly what I'm doing, I'm going to do something called plate therapy for your subcortical structures and for your adrenals and for your liver and for your joints and your joint spaces and your connective tissues and your heart and your lungs, parts of your colon, your bones. Okay, just make sure that the subcorticals are really going with the plates for the adrenals and the kidneys. All right, and we're going to run that as a pattern. So you can notice the difference. So go ahead and test things. Look in the mirror again, walk around, see how the world looks, check your motion, notice how the day feels to you. When I was going through all this medical intuitive training, it was really cool because not only did I get healthier in my physical body, you know, my teeth no longer had cavities, and I had overcome some running injuries and some other stuff, and I was just getting healthier and healthier. My anxiety went away, and that really weird sweating problem that I had went away. So a lot of cool stuff can happen as you get healthier and happier and whole. So let me know what you noticed with today's session. You can watch this over and over and over again, and have a change from the chair you're sitting in right now. And go ahead and click like, click share, subscribe, and let other people know about this. If you're interested in more sessions, I've got 30 sessions in 30 days, a way to get very specific work done over a 30-day period. Not a lot of time commitment, but a little bit. And you can get that at ralphhavens.com/end anxiety forever. All right, everybody. I will see you all very soon, and let's get out there and live. Let's really live. Let me know what you guys notice that's different. Put a comment in there for me.